Jaden here from Mr. J's Adventures. Today we're exploring old mine shafts, camping in remote bushland, chasing sambar deer and chasing waterfalls. So let's get stuck in. These plants are called clustered everlasting. They usually grow high up in the mountains and they have a lavender smell. So during summer, all you can smell is lavender up here. It's pretty nice. It's a promising sign. A little bit of a rub mark here. These hills are steep. Whoa. I'm gonna put the camera down, take it a bit easy. A little bit of sign around. Looks promising. All right, let's keep going. Got about 4 k's to where I want to camp along the creek bed. So this is the hardest part of the journey up here. Just got to get off this mountainside. It's pretty steep. It looks like an old mine shaft's down there. Let's go have a look. Whoa. How cool is that? Hello. Have you heard about a new extended warranty? So it goes pretty far down. I'm not going to go too far down. I don't feel like getting stuck in here. How cool is that though? It's pretty neat. Anyway, let's keep going. So these behind me are called Seeger shrubs. So they're related to the grass family. So I'll give you a closer look. So here's a good if you ever need tinder, because usually underneath you get the dead parts. Once it dries out a lot, you can turn that into tinder and get a fire going, which is pretty cool. And there you go. They've just made it to the creek bed. So this entire area is full of mine shafts, and this creek line did produce a lot of gold. Not too much, but enough. So you'll find high up a little bit more. There's a lot of mine shafts around here. So if you ever come through the Australian bush, especially in Victoria, just be mindful. It's so easy to fall down them. They get covered in all this kind of stuff. And then you just walk beside it, you don't see it. So easily fall in. Almost happened to me once. A mate spotted it before I did. Otherwise, I would have fell probably, I don't know, 10 meters. If you're here by yourself, you'll never get out. You'll never get reception on your Garmin because you're too far down. Anyway, got 2 more k's to go. Just made it down the mountain. So let's get to it. Well, doesn't look too good. I think I'll have to go around, especially carrying a 25 kilo pack on my back. The rifle, food, equipment, and I am blessed with height, so an easy way, I'll walk around. So you'll find these along your trails. These are called quartz. Always pick them up, have a look. You might get lucky, you might find some gold in them. Today's not my lucky day though. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. So those little mushrooms here, I'll give you a close up in a second, called funeral caps. And you can probably gather why they're called that. If you do eat one, you probably die. And that's what they look like. Usually they grow on fallen trees, decaying trees. So just be mindful. If you ever do pick mushrooms, probably best leave this one alone. It's been a bit of a walk, but finally found this camp area. I think it should be good. Nice and flat, a bit rocky, but we can clear it out. Plenty of firewood around. So let's set up camp. this is my Cedar Summit ultralight sleeping mat. What you do is you have a tab here. What you do is take your bag, connect this part to here. What you want to do, you don't want to put your lips on the bag and then blow. You can see you don't get much air in it. So you want to hold your mouth away from it. And when you blow into it, you cause the air around to get sucked in with your breath going into the bag. You see what I mean? It's a lot more air. And once you're done, unhook, close this tab, and all done. Ta-da! So I often put my backpack in the actual tent with me. Just be mindful to check it for spiders and leeches before putting it in the tent with you. Unless you want company. Anyway, let's chuck this in, zip up the tent, and go get some firewood. So always be mindful when you pick up rocks. You might have one of these little guys sitting underneath it. So we'll put her back. We'll leave this rock alone. Right, camp's all set up. Got firewood for tonight. So let's go get some water. Feels like coffee time to me. So this is my grey oil purification bottle. To use it is simply pull the top part off, fill the bottom part with the water, take the top part, undo the lid, quarter turn, and then just squeeze down. The good thing about this bottle, it's good for 300 uses per filter. It gets viruses, bacteria, and hard metals out of the water. Another good thing is too, it doesn't taste like plastic when you drink it. It tastes like water. Alright, let's get back to camp. Alright, coffee time. This is my jet boil. Everything is contained within the unit. So I'll just set it up. You can see what I mean. Let's make a coffee. It's starting to rain now. Shouldn't last too long. Alright, have my coffee. Coffee in the rain. Just having a wander around camp. This tree's been about picked dry. All the tips are taken off this. And over here. And just here, a lot of salmon poo. Looks a little bit fresh. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, let's go for a hunt. So game plan, we're going to jump up this mountain here where the sun's hitting. We'll see if we can catch them getting the last light for the day because it's going to be a very cold night. If that doesn't work, we'll jump back down to the creek line. We're walking along the creek line here. There is good sign here that they're walking along the creek line. So let's get to it. So the sun's completely set, and I don't want to be walking up this mountain in the dark. So I'm going to go down and sit along the creek bed. So I just made it back to camp. I have a tiny little bit of light left. So I'm going to get a fire going and then cook some dinner. tell you what, it's hard getting the fire going in the freaking rain. Alright, so for dinner tonight, we're having 2 potatoes and 2 chops. And for dessert, we're having a banana boat. Alright, let's cook it. So with the potatoes, you don't want to put them where it's the hottest part of the fire. So we'll just put them onto the side here. Just here. And just turn them every 15 minutes. So you want to put them on for 45 minutes in total. Alright, let's put the chops on. Just take them out and let them cool off. Potatoes should be done, so I'll just take them out. Nice and soft. I'll just let them cool down and we'll see what they taste like. Delicious. Alright, so all you need for your banana boat is some marshmallows, 1 banana, some Nutella and tin foil. Unroll your tin foil, get your banana, grab your knife, slice down the middle, get your Nutella, put the Nutella inside the banana, take your marshmallows and put them in the banana as well. Then wrap your banana in the tin foil and you're done. Put on for about 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the heat of the fire. Right, I'll let you know when it's done. Alright, let's see how the banana boat turned out. Looks pretty good. Man, that is so nice. I'm going to head to bed. Tomorrow we'll get up early and we'll pack up camp and we'll head home. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, world. That was a rough sleep. Alright, let's pack up camp and get back to the car. I think I might have found some gold. Let me know. I'll show you a close up. I don't know if the camera picks it up or not. There's a tiny little speckle here. Might have to come down here with the pan. See if I can find some gold down here. Whew, that hill is bloody hard. I made it back to the car. Alright, let's go look at the waterfall. Let's go. And this is the waterfall. Pretty nice. It's a pretty good view. Alright, let's go home. Alright guys, you can just me. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.